we're gonna see this thing at start. All right, give her hell. Choking it. I push in to choke. Huh? Yeah, it throttles up though. Should be right there. You need to hold the choke here? Okay. Taking a minute for the bowls to get filled back up. Smoking, got water. Running.
tilted?
Yeah, have it trimmed up pretty good. That's fun. Maybe about 33. I think that dolphin tail is causing a lot of drag. So I might take it off and see what it does then. But running smooth. Yeah. We got to test our new trolling motor. Got a Minn Kota power drive. Remote control. So Got an engine that runs. We'll see what this trolling motor does. That was nice. We're doing pretty good. Got my little remote co-pilot on this thing up here. Let's see, I'll spin it around somehow. Maybe not. Alright, so just push the button. You can kind of see how the motor turns. Going into the wind right now. And it's pulling along pretty good. So not bad at all. I'm excited about that. And the motor ran really good. We're going to fire it back up here in a minute and see if it'll re-crank and go again. But so far, a successful test. I'm excited. Ready to go fishing. Hello, everybody. So, test drive went well. Woo! So I'm back in my shop now. Everything went good. I think there's a few little tweaks that we can make that will make this a little bit faster. But anyways, not really worried about speed. I just, with a 7 down there, I thought, man, that thing's gonna scream. But it had a big dolphin fin on it. I don't think it needs that. It was really plowing the bow down into the water when you first try to launch. So I already took that off. I haven't tested it again since then, but we'll see what it does after that. And also think at some point I might have bumped the transducer that goes to my sonar side scan stuff. Anyway, it was down, and that was what was causing some of that spray that you might have saw in the video. The whole time I was wondering what was going on, and it was listening to the left a little bit. That transducer's on the right, so I think it might have been pushing the boat up and over a little. So those were a couple of concerns I had on the water with the test run. But other than that, man, can't tell you how excited I am. It runs, it starts, turn it off, turn it back on, fires right back up. So I'm excited. Shifted well in and out of gear. So that was all good. And then as well as at the front of the motor there, at the boat there, the new trolling motor, which was the Minn Kota Power Drive. And that thing is awesome. I liked it a lot. It has 10 speed settings. It has a little small remote that I bought that I can put on a lanyard. And so I was standing at the back of the boat running it. Pretty cool. Just, and then the whole time on the way back in, I was kind of trolling, just trying to see what it would do. And Buoy Basher's out there casting away. And bam, he hits a little bass. So that was even better. For a test run, bring a bass on the boat, why not? So it was pretty cool. So I was helping him get his bass. I was able to use the little lanyard like you're supposed to. I didn't have to run up to the front and hit a pedal. I could do it from the middle of the boat, back of the boat, don't matter. I can run my trolling motor. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So that's the co-pilot system that goes with the Minn Kota Power Drive. So very cool. If you're looking to upgrade, or you got a small boat and you're wanting a little trolling motor for it, I would recommend it. So far, so good. So I liked it a lot. I would think if you had a bigger boat, I don't know, it's 50-pound thrust, which is plenty, and I have a 55-inch shaft length, I believe it is. So it would probably work for a bigger boat, but I know compared to Buoy Basher's Minn Kota, I think he has the 4 tracks. Yeah, that one, it seems a lot more rigid and sturdy and really puts out the juice. So anyways, on both accounts, very cool. So we did a lot of upgrading on the boat. In a couple of weeks since the motor blew, I had some time. I went through, redid a lot of the wiring on it, just tied up loose ends best I could, and tucked everything back out of the way, just cleaned it all up a little bit. What else did I do? That's pretty much it. I had to reroute a bunch of stuff to go to the motor itself. And then of course we put the little trolling motor on it. So hey, it's been a crazy couple of weeks. I've been busy. I was coming home from work in the afternoons and just spending 2 or 3 hours working on this. Mainly the rigging stuff. I had to order some pieces and parts, little nitbit stuff online that I had to wait on. So while I was waiting on that, that's when I was working on the wiring. And even some of the joints that were just fine the way they were, I went ahead and soldered them and heat shrank them and got all that stuff tidied up. So anyways, so excited for it. And so I'll show you real quick. I don't know, I guess I can't flip this thing around once I start it. I'm learning all this. So we'll see if we can show you a little bit here. And I'm sorry about the lighting in here. But this is the motor. It is a little Nissan 70 horse. And it is awesome. And I thank you to my Uncle Kenneth. He's over on Cedar Creek Lake, and my cousin Jason, who helped me find it, and Kenneth for making me a good deal on it. And I just really appreciate it. It runs well. We went through the carbs, cleaned them all out. There was a bunch of little, just nastiness in there from sitting a little bit, but we got them all cleaned out, got everything rigged up, and ran good on the hose. I was excited about that. And today we did the test run. So that's pretty good to go from 2 weeks from, well, a whole pile of motor stuff to another motor on my boat and back on the water. So very excited, very thankful, very grateful to everybody that's helped me with it. Bowie Basher, Kenneth, Jason, all of you guys. Thank you so much for y'all's help. Get me on the right down. And in the middle of all that, I put my little Willys, 1950 Willys Jeep out on Facebook Marketplace, and I even got a buyer for it. So I was able to kind of use that money to help finance some of this stuff. So it really just worked out. I always say that, God's in control of our lives, and, He takes care of us. We don't always see His plan or know what's going on. And, from the heartbreak of the motor blowing up on my first really going out fishing trip, not just a test run around, but, that heartbreak to 2 weeks later having a, newer motor, probably less hours on it, bigger motor, new trolling motor, and just, excited about it. Jeep sold. I mean, all of it just comes together. It just goes to show you He's in control. And when things seem out of control sometimes, just take a breath, know that He has a plan, and just go with it, and He'll take care of you. I promise. He's taking care of me and Heidi and our family, and things like this that maybe aren't so serious to the serious times too with our health and things. He always seems to make things work out for us. So anyways, getting off track there a little bit. Just really excited and thankful and grateful for everything and everybody that's helped with this, and just appreciate you guys sticking with us. And now that I got a boat going again, I can get back out on the water, and you can see some of my catches or not catches or whatever happens out there. We're going to see it all. So hopefully this motor will last me a long time. Fingers crossed. Everything's good, and I appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget, if you haven't gone over to my YouTube, Bass Disaster, and subscribed, go do that. And thank you for following me on Facebook, and pass it on to your friends. Let them join our group, Bass Disaster, and tell me in the comments, what do you want to see? What do you want to hear about? What do you want to know more about? What do you want to know more of? And I'll try to get it in there. So anyways, thanks again. See you guys later.